I'm working a mantel clock. Here's the design I'm using. It's an 1800s version. It's pretty tall, 31 inches tall. And I've been working this lower section here, and there's a molding that surrounds this section. For example, here's, I don't know if it shows up very well, but this is the lower section, and then this molding sits in this area right here. And let me get a piece of that molding that I've already finished and show you what that looks like. So this kind of sits like this. So there'll be a miter joint at each end here. And I'm having some difficulty figuring out how to do this. I've done it several different ways, and I want to show one way right now on this blank piece that's in the view here. And I routed out all the waste. I've marked the ends here from a template, this little template here. So I marked both ends, and I have a lot of material to remove here. So the first area that I want to remove, I've taken this out with a router bit. So that gets rid of a lot of the waste. But right now I want to get rid of, I want to come down to this little quirk right here and remove some of this material here. So what I've selected to do that is using my grandfather's multi-plane here. I guess you call this a molding plane. It's got a fence that I can guide this, and right now there's just a square blade in here, and it's set hopefully to the right position here that I want to be. That's not right. I'm removing the wrong material. I need to switch this over this way and then come in at this level. That isn't right. I've got this fence isn't set right. That's the problem. And I want this fence out a ½ inch from my blade. So that's about ½ inch right there. Let me tighten that. And then I need to adjust the stop that's in here. I don't want to go deeper than I have to. And that stop here will prevent going beyond the place I want to go. And that's about 1/8 of an inch there's about it's 1, 2, 3, 3/16 deep that I want to remove. So I'll set that stop at 3/16 down. Maybe. It's hard to see where that 3/16 is. That's about right there. That's where I want to be. I'll have to watch it, make sure I don't go too far here. All right, so let's just make a cut here and see what it looks like. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, it looks like I'm down that end, but I'm not down at this end. Is that stop? Is that stopping it? Yeah, that's about it. That looks good. Okay, so there's a round over here, and I will just start that round over with just a little planing here. Pretty good. All right, so now I've got a little bit of a edge right there that I'd like to get rid of. See if I can knock some of that off. And I can go further. Yeah. There's a little bit more I can get. I'd like to just try to see what happens. Well, I can't do that yet, but I have a little scraper blade here that I made. I've got a lot of material that needs to come out right in here, and I can probably do that with a molding plane. Let me get a molding plane. Here's maybe about a 5/8. And it would help if I had a little more of a flat area right here. Let me see if I can get it a little flat. And then probably just to give me some more leeway here, let me just take a carving tool and knock out that corner there. And see if I can get this to, I'm going to have to take off more. Okay, let's see what happens. I may have to just carve that out rather than use the molding plane, but I want to see. I can't hold it, so I'm going to continue. Well, maybe what I can do easier is yeah, okay, that's gonna work. The blade needs to come down just a hair. Oh yeah, it's gone. So just a little bit, tighten that, see if that'll help. Now I'm gonna have to bring that blade down a little bit more. Yep. There. Let's see how that works. That's more than I expected. In fact, that's awfully close to where I want to be. Don't want to take off too much here. It's coming the wrong way. I may have to just work that a little bit more with the... Okay, now I've got... Let me turn it this way. I need to remove in this area right here, lower that down, and I will use a V tool, I think. V tool. And I'm going to start it about right there, and I want to hold that. In fact, what I will do is that's 3/8 off. So 3/8 off the edge. I'm going to mark that 3/8. Let's see if I can straight edge that. Hold it there. That's rough. That's okay. Now, let's get this V tool. Come down here. Okay. A little bit more. I think what I'll do is take a little bit off on this edge right here. That's got to come down. Okay, a little bit more. Oh, don't go. Now, I wonder if I can use a scraper blade here. That's one of my blades. And then there's another one around here somewhere. Here it is. This is the size for that bead right there. And I need to take off. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit deeper here. end, kind of knock off the outer edge there. I can go quite a bit with this. Now, let's see if this will start. Oh, I see. It's gonna be a little bit hairy. Okay. So let me try another plane there. See if this will work. That seems to do pretty good. All right. Now, I've got to go quite a bit deeper in that little valley down here. And so I'm going to try to knock some of that out with the V tool. Oh yeah, that's working well. Okay. Now, I'm going to knock this edge down a little bit. And get that V down there a little bit deeper. See how far. Yeah, I gotta go. see if I can get down further with this. Okay, now let me work this top edge here a little bit. Turn that around. And I could do that. I'm just going to do that with got a little bit more to do at this end. So I need to work that a little bit more. Also, this is a little bit fat. Let me knock off a little bit here. And now this has to go down a little bit further, and let's see if I've got my other scraper blade, whether that'll help here. That's not going to help that much. So I'll work this with carving tools. Get that down. I'll work that with the carving tools. And this has to be rounded over. That needs to come down. That little ledge needs to come down a little bit. So I'll get it with this maybe. That's got to come down quite a bit more. this again. And this edge needs to be worked. See if this comes down a little bit further. There we go. That's looking pretty good. So there's just a little bit of touch up that needs to be done. And I'll finish this off with some little rubberized. That'll fit right there good. So I like to use these little bags. That. And then this has to be cleaned up. Grain's a little bit tricky there. And then there. So I may have to go at that from a different angle. Let's see how it goes this way. Okay, that works a little bit better that direction, and I'm going to have to work that area quite a bit more to smooth that out. But that's the way that's going to work. Let's just do a little bit of sandpaper on that little bead. What size is that? Oh, let's see. Yeah, that size. Okay, and then this has to get down below. I may have to use a scraper blade in there. But big round over in that area. Well, that's rough, but I can clean it up and make it work, I think.